Hey everybody, just real quick before the video gets started, I want to give a special shout out to my friends at patreon.com/veryunofficial. If you haven't signed into your account recently, please go do it because I have a super secret project I'm working on and I really need some help. Now on to the video. It's hot. I feel heat coming from the mirror. Have I mentioned heat enough? Welcome on board the Celebrity Apex. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides, and today we're going to take a look around my infinite veranda stateroom. Yes, I am here on the Celebrity Apex, the newest cruise ship from Celebrity. It's actually my first cruise ever with Celebrity, and I can already tell you, I'm in love. The service has been great. The design of the ship is amazing, and there's a lot of really different, really innovative things about this cabin design, this infinite veranda design. They're not all great, and we're gonna talk about that in this video. But first, let me just show you around in general. As always with these cabin tours, we've lived in it for a few days now, so I have a better impression about what everything is and what it's like. So just excuse that our stuff is laying all around in here, but that's what happens when you live in someplace for a few days. The cabin that you are about to see is 10207, and this is an Aqua Class cabin. However, Aqua Class is more about the amenities than it is about the cabin itself. I think most of this is exactly like a normal infinite balcony or infinite veranda cabin. I've moved all the way over to the other end of the cabin so you can kind of get an impression of how much space you have. As far as cruise ship cabins go, it's pretty average, I would say. Like I said, there are some things that really set this apart from the average cruise cabin, but we're getting to that. Let me show you the water bottles that Celebrity provides with us. These are cool. These are aluminum, so I guess they're better for recycling. I don't know. And they just show up in our cabin every day, and it's included in the price of our cruise, which is really great. There are three pretty big drawers here, and in there is a mini bar, and that is not included in the price of our cruise. So the things that are in here, some cola, some beer, some vodka, Evian water, all that stuff is not included in the price of the cruise. Here's one thing that's nice for cruisers nowadays. There's like a power station here, and in order to make it, well, the design should be that in order to make it look less cluttered, you can close this thing, but our cords, you know, you kind of have to bend them at an uncomfortable angle to get them to go out there. Oh, look at that. So we end up pretty much leaving it open. A very small desk space or makeup stand here, and I think if you're going to be putting on your makeup, it's very well designed for that because of like sort of the ring light effect. You can get a good view of your face while you are applying the paint. Between the bed and the infinite veranda, we have this little couch here, and I'm sure a smaller person could definitely sleep on that. I mean, including me, I'm a smaller person. It does not have like a pull-out function. That is what you get, but you can take, I guess you can take the cushions off and make it a little bit roomier. And speaking of cushions, here's the bed and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pillows that come standard on the bed. I'm not sure who needs all these pillows, but they're there and they take up space and you just don't really know where to put them actually. But wait, I said I was gonna get to all that stuff later. There are 2 USB ports on this side of the bed, which I think is great, and then also a normal plug for North America. On the other side of the bed, there are none like built into the wall. However, there's one in the phone. So at least there's that. Next to each side of the bed, there are some cubbies. This side, the cubbies are a little bit wider. I'm just realizing that. On my side, they're a little bit shorter. Yeah, we've kind of got our shoes here. You know, you find places for everything to live in. And it is a sea day today, and I just wanted to show you this shirt. It says sea day. Here's the pronunciation. It's a noun. And an example used in a sentence. It was a sea day, and we were adults, and Things just happen sometimes. That's a quote from an older video of mine. If you can relate to that and you want to support the Very Unofficial Travel Guides, then check out my Teespring store. It's linked below. You can find this t-shirt and other fun cruise and travel related merchandise there. And it all goes to a good cause, the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. This is the closet area and some more storage, and we do have a piece of coral here, some art. This is our fuzzy roller that we bring with, and as you can see, we need it. This ship is so new, it has had so few passengers that a lot of the stuff seems still really brand new. For instance, this closet is really hard to open. Like the magnet is still really strong at the top. So does this side open too? This is our closet. That's some of the stuff. There's the safe, and there are more drawers in here as well. And the closet does go back a little bit further there, so you can put suitcases and other things in there as well. Just move back to give you a little bit more of an idea. So this side is a little bit shorter, but you can hang shirts and jackets, and if you have long dresses and things like that, they can definitely be hung on the other side. These are also storage areas here and at the top as well. Ugh, see? It's so hard to get some of these things open. Oh, there's a towel in there. Weird. All right, one subject that has become sort of a running gag on this channel is if the bathroom door is Morgan approved. Is it a real door that you can't see through and it closes all the way? And the answer is yes, it is Morgan approved. Hallelujah, because I am cruising with Marcus this time. There is something kind of annoying about the bathroom door, but we're gonna get to that at the end. Let's take a look inside. It is quite a spacious cruise ship bathroom when you consider that this is, you know, basically a standard cabin, just in the Aqua class, meaning we get some fancier amenities. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the fancier amenities. I don't think the other standard infinite veranda cabins have this super duper shower with all these different functions. These are our soaps. Somebody let me know in the comments below if this is what you get in every cabin. If you want to wash your hands, just be careful, because this big pump thing next to the sink is not soap, that's lotion. It's not fun trying to wash your hands with lotion. There is ample space on the left and right side of the mirror for all your doodads. All your hairspray, your lotions, your deo, your toothpaste, your toothbrush, whatever else you may have with you. What it does not have is a clothesline, which seems odd to me, which is also why we have things drying up on top of the hard glass shower panel thing here. And there's some other weird things about the bathroom, like I said, and some weird things about the cabin. I'm gonna show you the infinite veranda and what that means, what it does, and we'll get then to the sort of negative things about the cabin right after this commercial break. Did you get one? What was it about? Write it in the comments below if you wanna. Okay, let's check out this infinite veranda. What it is, what it does, what are the good things about it and the not so good things about it. If this was a normal, let's say an average cruise balcony cabin, then the cabin itself would end right here. That would be a permanent wall with a window in it, and then either a sliding door or a normal door that you could open, and all that space out there with that, you know, like hard floor, that would be outside. That would be the balcony. Celebrity has done something really cool, and they've... My telephone's ringing. Hold on. Okay, back to the veranda here. So, Celebrity has done something really cool and made this sort of like an indoor-outdoor space. So at the moment, this top part is closed. That bottom part is fixed. You can't move that. And we have these sort of sliding glass doors open. So it technically is an extension of the inside of our cabin, and that is one of the really, really cool things about it. It makes the cabin seem so much bigger, and you just have this amazingly huge window, which is a big plus. And actually, now that I think about it, that's probably about all the good stuff I can say about it. And the things that I want to mention now, I don't want to say these are complaints. and definitely not a reason to not book on the ship, and also absolutely first world problems if you want to consider this a problem at all. I just want to mention, now that we've been here for a couple days, what the things that we're realizing we miss about having a normal balcony. When we press on this button, then we can lower this top panel, either by, like I said, pressing this button or on the touchscreen next to the Morgan approved bathroom door. Then the top panel lowers down, and then that makes this more like a balcony. The sun is shining in, I can hear the ocean, and it's nice. So this is still, you know, our cabin, and now it's open to the outside, so the balcony feeling just extends directly into the normal part of the cabin. The disadvantage of that is all the cool air from the air conditioning is now gone. We don't mind if it's a little bit warm in our cabin. When we're getting ready for bed at night, then we be sure to close it and turn on the AC just a little bit so it's more comfortable, but we don't mind having it being a little bit warm here in the cabin. But one negative thing about it is if you have had the AC on and then you open it up like that, then every glass surface, every flat surface, computer screen, television, mirror, whatever in the cabin gets wet. It like just, you know, the water condenses on it. In order to combat that effect, then you can close these doors, and I'll show you what that's like. And now that part of the balcony is truly, you know, outside of the cabin. However, we can't see out there anymore. And with a normal balcony, that would be like see-through glass. So even if you had that separation, you can still see outside and get some of that outside feeling. Here, it's closed. I mean, that is kind of a nice, you know, frosty glass effect, but I miss being able to see outside. Here's another big disadvantage of this, and this is something that we also experienced when we stayed in that super luxurious suite on the Mein Schiff last year. Sometimes during the day, and especially at night, you want to have the curtains closed, and then you might want to just take a peek outside to see what the weather's like if you're taking a nap. And especially, you know, I always wake up in the middle of the night. I almost never sleep through the night, and I know there are a lot of other people like that. And if you wake up in the night, sometimes you just want to look outside and see what it's like, right? And so you just pull the curtain to the side a little bit, and, you know, to not disturb whoever's with you, and then you put it back, and then everything's fine. And when the sun comes up in the morning, the curtain's closed. Well, you can't do that here because, first of all, there are no curtains. There are no curtains. There is like a shade that rolls down or rolls up, but it's mechanical, and it's down or it's up, and there's no quickly just pulling it across. It's either there or it's not there. That's what it looks like when the shade is down, and of course it's nice that it is very dark in here. If we turn off the lights now, then it's almost like an inside cabin. But like I said, you don't have the opportunity to, you know, just like pull it to the side for a quick peek. It's either down or up. And you can stop it like in a middle position, but then the opening is, you know, still down, and it's gonna let in so much light anyways that you might as well just have it all the way up. As far as I know, no other cruise ship has like a balcony or veranda feature like this. It is definitely really cool and very different. However, Marcus and I both talked about it, and we both say we would prefer a standard kind of balcony, and they do have those on the ship as well. All right, and now I want to show you two weird and annoying things about the bathroom. The Morgan approved bathroom door is really great. However, it is held in place with a magnet, and it's a really strong magnet. And listen to this. when you close it, it slams. Can you hear that? No matter how hard you try to close it lightly, eventually the magnet takes over, and so you better get used to that sound, because anytime somebody's going in or out of the bathroom and closing the door, if it's the middle of the night, if it's your upstairs neighbor, or if it's your next door neighbor, you're gonna hear this sound. It's annoying. Total first world problem, I know, I'm just pointing it out. And there's something else that is a cool feature, but that has a very negative side effect, and that is, inside the bathroom, like I said, there's something that's really cool about the mirror, which also has a very negative side effect. This great big mirror, it really is quite a big, it's a big surface. It is anti-fog, which means when you take a shower and you get out of the shower, you can immediately see yourself in the mirror. It does not get all, full of water droplets, but the way that it works is it's heated. And I don't mean it's like heated, it's basically hot. So I'm standing about an arm's length away from the mirror right now, and I mean my arms are short, but I can feel heat from the mirror. And if I get close to the mirror, if I wanted to, like pluck an eyebrow or something like that, it's like standing next to, I don't want to say an oven, but it's hot. I feel heat coming from the mirror. Have I mentioned heat enough?
On the side of my face.
And sometimes you just want to be in the bathroom and do your hair or whatever, or wash your hands, even if you haven't just taken a shower. In the mirror, it's always hot. And so it's like, if you're somebody who's prone to, sweat a lot, and you want to maybe put some makeup on or something like that, you cannot do it in front of this mirror, because you're gonna start sweating. It's cool that it doesn't get foggy, but it's not cool that it's hot. And that about wraps it up. Like I said, I don't think any of these are necessarily reasons to not book this ship or not book this cabin. There's a lot of really cool things about it. These are just the things that I feel like I want to let you know, so you know exactly what you're getting when and if you decide to cruise with this ship and in a cabin like this. Like I said, this is an infinite veranda cabin. We are in the Aqua class, but the other infinite veranda cabins are very similar to this, and the things that I mentioned are going to be things that you're going to also experience. As always, I will also be doing a ship tour and have daily vlogs coming, showing you the food, showing you the experiences we've done on this so far really, really great cruise, going to Rhodos, Mykonos, Santorini, and tomorrow we're gonna be in Dubrovnik. So if you wanna see all those things, make sure you subscribed. And if you think you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube does funny things sometimes. Check out the links to those other things I mentioned in the description below, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.